This is a worrisome trend, isn't it? The Daily Stormer being hounded off of the internet for wrongthink. And I just want to make it clear, I don't support anything the Daily Stormer say. And I never have. And if their website wasn't currently down, you could find, I think it's about 4 articles on there, castigating me personally over ideological differences that I've had with Andrew Anglin, the site's editor. We do not see eye to eye. However, I do not think that institutional and political and, well, honestly, vigilante power should be used against them to deplatform them from the internet, as much as you disagree with their ideas. In fact, it would make far more sense to take them seriously and refute them, or assuage them, or do whatever it is you need to do to stop the Nazis from growing. Suppressing them gives them victimhood, and that is a form of currency among certain people. I don't agree that they should have their website taken down. I don't agree they should be hounded. I think they should be left to live or die on their own merits. And if their ideas are good ones, which I don't think they are, then we don't need to be afraid of them. I don't think they can do anything to hurt us. I don't think they have that kind of power, and I don't think they have that kind of intellectual capacity. You deplatforming them and treating them as if they do creates an air of mystique around them, creates an air of mystery. They become a forbidden thing, and forbidden things tend to attract the dispossessed. They tend to make people who don't agree with what's going on want to find them. The same has gone for Patreon, which is a platform that I personally don't use and have got no interest in using. But again, I don't think that the mob should be allowed to pressure companies into shutting down sites they don't like. Because again, I find this to be a worrying precedent. This will not end here. They will not simply stop at the Daily Stormer, because they will find that they have a convenient weapon to use against their ideological enemies, and they will use it on others. The Daily Stormer is simply the weakest and easiest target. It didn't even take much to get DigitalOcean, the people hosting these sites, to terminate their accounts, and they've done so for the Daily Stormer and Patreon. I think this is a worrying trend that is going to continue. These people will hound their ideological enemies until the ends of the earth. They don't want them to exist. They think that their mere existence is wrong, and I don't particularly want them to exist either, but I'm not going to eradicate them and treat it as a moral good, because even Nazis have rights. I can't believe I have to say that, but apparently that's the situation that we have found ourselves in. Do Nazis have civil rights? And the answer is they unfortunately do. It's the same with VDare. Now, I don't really know anything about VDare. I understand that it is an anti-immigration website that tends to host white nationalist viewpoints, but isn't exclusively designed for white nationalists. I might be wrong with that assessment. I don't know. I'd never seen the website before. I've never used it. But they sent me an email, and I found it, again, disturbing that PayPal had decided to simply close their account. I find it disturbing that PayPal had simply decided to close their account for political reasons. Again, it won't stop there. This is the beginning of the new trend of going after the hosts of these websites and putting political pressure on them to act for the verified lefty journos, who themselves can't do anything more. We should resist this. These people should simply be told no, because what they're doing is essentially vigilante justice. This is not really any different to a lynching in principle. Unfortunately, I don't know what we can do. I am afraid I am for the free speech of Nazis as well as communists, as well as liberals, as well as conservatives, as well as progressives. I think they should be allowed to speak, and I think everyone else should be allowed to consider their words as they choose. And if you find them unappealing or uninspiring or unconvincing, you should be free to reject them.